Happy Quarantine Monday to you. What is really going on, T-Sub/Squad? So, girl, you already know why I'm here. I'm here to do my personal review for the Come Up New York Season 3, Episode 2, The Share Fair. Like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe. Be sure to hit that bell, become the notification gang. And if you really rock with my channel the way y'all say y'all do, please make sure to watch those ads. Any videos with ads on them, just let them run. You can also donate by donating to my PayPal and Cash App. Both will be listed down in the description box. You can also donate to the channel by joining. I have two tiers, the T-Tub tier and the T-Squad tier. Both tiers are a recurring payment on your charge card every month. And you can also donate to the channel by going down to teesprings.com/T-Talk Boutique for all of my T-Talk apparel. Anybody that buys anything, definitely make sure to hit me up on all of my social media sites, which will be listed down in here. Send me a picture of whatever apparel that you got, and not only will I shout you out, I will also be putting you into my new ending credits. Girl, to Come Up New York, honey. It's Season 3, Episode 2, The Share Fair. So the episode picks up where it left off, and that was the situation between Spanky and Justin. Justin, I don't like you. I don't like you none at all. Like I said before, with you, it's like smelling a rose to getting stung by a bee. And what I mean by that is, on the outside, you're perfect, but on your inside, you fucked up. And I can't be with the person or deal with the person or be friends with the person or or even associated with a person that is like you. I still don't see what Spanky did, what Spanky said could have ever led you to go from 0 to a thou wow the way that you did, but it wasn't cute, it wasn't right, and it made you completely unlikable. And I'm only speaking for myself. To anybody else that like Justin, that is just fine. Me, I could have no parts of him. Moving right on along from him. So they asked Mitch to sing. Now, Mitch, you know I like you a lot, Mitch. Mitch was one of the first ones to hit me up about my reviews. He also subscribed to the channel, which I definitely appreciate him for doing. There's been a couple other people that have too. I appreciate y'all for that. But Mitch, girl, whatever you do, do not get up here and say the bread made your voice sound a little ashy, a little mangy, a little unkept when they put you up there out on the spot. Like, this is what you do for singers. You can't tell a person that you sing and then expect for them not to want to hear you give a little yang 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 around the house. You understand? Just like how we feel about Trey Womack and his whole I do tattoos. You can't sit up here and say that you do tattoos, but then when the minute somebody asks you, oh, okay, but let me see your work, what you do, how much you charge, then you give all of these excuses about why it is that you really don't do tattoos. That's just something that you said. And, this really ain't got nothing to do with Chase of Dallas. I just felt like giving Trey Womack much. You understand me? But Mitch, I'm not going to give you much because I actually like you a lot. I actually feel like you really do have a talent. I just want you to work on your craft a little bit more. You understand what I'm saying? Definitely continue doing what you're doing. Definitely go on ahead and get you some nasty music videos put out there. That's what you're supposed to do. That's your come up. You understand? Contrary to what somebody else feels, and I'm going to get on that ass later. But definitely do what you need to do. Keep on doing it because you're doing it well. But girl, I don't want you to use that flimsy excuse no more. Talking about it was the bread that made your voice sounded the way you did. Now, I'm going to let you have it, Mitch, because I like you a lot. Okay? You know what this means. Montel and Chance gang up on Spanky. I will say this. I did not like the gang up. I hate that. I hate that a lot because when you gang up on somebody, that and then makes it turn into more than what you initially wanted it to be. You understand what I'm saying? I felt as though Chance should have aired out his grievances, whichever that may be, and then it would have been on to Montel to air out his grievances whichever that may be. But for the both of y'all to just sit up there and then, saying I could have whooped your ass and I decided not to, and this, that, and this, and nothing about Chance give me Pitbull in the skirt. So, girl, whatever. I'm trying to see it for you, Chance, but you making it hard for me. But I will say this. I do feel like Montel's feelings are valid. Because I get it. If I'm telling you something and we're amongst other people and that at the time did not like me, and they did not like me, why would you sit up and further make them not like me even more by you sitting up amongst them telling them things that I tell you out of confidence? So, as much as I feel like Montel is also also another messy queen that he trying to make Spanky out to be, I do feel like his feelings are valid. And I feel like Spanky, instead of you pulling I don't know, I don't remember, pulling the Jennifer Williams, that I don't know, I don't remember, I would have much rather you said, you know what, listen, you're absolutely right. I ran back, I ran my mouth trying to be cool with both sets, but I wound up making both sets turn against me. I'm sorry. I did not mean to do that. I swear to you that was not my intentions, but as of right now, me and you trying to be friends, I don't really want that right now. And I don't feel like there would have been anything wrong with that. And I feel like Montel would have been receptive to that, because as of right now, I don't really think he really see it for you that much right now anyway. So I can appreciate Mitch for coming out, trying to be the Iyanla Vanzant, fix my life of this show. And, trying to get you to take responsibility, take ownership, because you do have to do that. Spanky, I do. I honestly feel like Montel's reasonings for feeling the way he feels was very valid. I do. And instead of you brushing it off, trying to be, trying to play Kevin Terry to the BS, I would have much rather you just owned up to it and said, you know what, right now, maybe me and you need to take a break on the friendship right now. We need to recollect ourselves, rethink these things through. And, maybe sometime down the line, once I'm more mature, you're more mature, we can start afresh. You understand? But, yeah, that's just how I feel about it. Moving right on along, because I'm wasting way too much time on that. Montel invites everybody down to his game night, but Chance is on the fence about it. And see, Chance, my whole thing is, you did not mind listening to the dirt, but now you are on the fence about going to his game night. Like, listen, the two does not exist mutually exclusive of one another, Chance. It does not. You ain't got nothing else to do. You ain't got nothing else going on, girl. Go on ahead and go down there to that boy game night. Moving right on along. Chance and Justin meets up for drinks. Justin feels like Spanky threw shade, but he's willing to talk it out with him. Justin, if I was Spanky, I would come talk it out with you long enough to dive on you the minute that I see you. Like, because at the end of the day, what that boy said should not have gotten you to the point of going from one to a what I really think is going on here. I really think you tweaking. That's what I really believe is going on here, because then we see you in the next episode. We gonna get to that in a minute. Chance throwing shade at Mitch because Justin brings it to his attention that Mitch told him that they once had a one-night stand, and that's how he knew him. Now, I see this thing from two sides. One thing is, I totally get why Chance felt the way that he felt. I do. Because it's like, at the end of the day, I don't like people that kiss and tell. Don't sit up and have sex with me, but then I have to hear it from the next bitch down the street that you basically running your mouth and telling everybody what it is that we done or what it is that we didn't do. That was your very first time meeting Justin, I think, Mitch, and I don't feel like it was really appropriate of you to sit up and lay that level of truth and that level of tease down to, especially to somebody like Justin, a starving artist who is trying to get back, trying to get put on by any means necessary. Because my whole thing, again, with the other side I feel about it is, Justin, this is another time where you have started some type of calamity where there does not need to be one. Even though I don't feel like Mitch should have ran his mouth to you on that level, you still didn't have no reason to go to sit up amongst Chance. And the first thing that you want to say is, well, girl, you know Mitch around here telling me that y'all done had a one night stand together and blah, blah, blah. Like, why did that even have to be brought up? That's what I don't get. What I mean again, by Justin being a starving artist and wanting so bad to make sure he solidifies his spot as the messy bitch for next season. Like, and see, Chance, this is another thing that gets me. Because if you're sitting up calling Spanky all kind of messy queens and this, that, and this, what the hell is Justin? And no, I don't want you to get him no pass because you want his Diaga all up in your boy puss. That quiet as it's kept, Mitch said was trash, which we're going to get into right here, right now. So, Mitch meets up with his special friend Jawan, aka Aladdin, and they talk to catch up. Mitch says that Chance didn't top him. Chance is a bottom, and the booty was trash. Hot, stinky, boo-boo garbage. And the gag is, I believe every single solitary word of it, because I think that's the real reason why Chance got so upset, so unearthed, so bothered, at that information being leaked out. All right? Because at the end of the day, even though I would have been perturbed that you're running around telling everybody that we had sex, it would not perturb me in the way that it obviously perturbed you down to the next episode that we're going to see next Sunday at 6 o'clock. But girl, I believe every solitary word of it. But girl, what got me was Mitch admitting to the fact that he laid the pipe down on Chance and he couldn't handle it. Now see, Mitch, and I love you to death, Mitch, but when you, girl, child, my first thought was girl, was y'all bumping purses, bumping pocketbooks? Like, both of y'all give me bottom tees. So now that I see that you giving verse tees and Chance is giving straight up bottom tees, I mean, Mitch, that kind of make you a little bit more attractive to me. I mean, I'm in New York too. Now I ain't like Chance, baby. I'm 31 years old. This is the 32. This is experience around here, baby. One thing I don't run from is Diana. Okay? This is experience over here. Okay? My love is like, whoa, baby, call me Maya. Okay? Now, you want the experience, Mitch. I mean, you know where to find me. Moving right on along. But I will say this though, that scene between you and Aladdin was very dry, dull, boring, delayed. It was ran through. It was drug out. Like I was in some moments, like when you said that you was the one that topped Chance. I was all in for the conversation with that. Everything after that, and I love you down, Mitch, but I could have no parts because it was too drawn out for me. It was too drawn out for me. But yeah, girl, that's all I got. I ain't got no more to give you. I like the fact that they gave the first episode the hour. Now they're back to giving everything 30 minutes. I just want 30 minutes of a little of this, a little of that, a little of this, a little of that. Like, I feel like the only scenes that we got out of them was that whole share fair that was just messy from the word go. And then Mitch and Aladdin. Only 2 scenes, like I in Gemini Films, Karan, I love you down, baby. You hit me, you followed the channel. You was in the chat last night. I love you, boots. But I want a little of this, a little of that, a little of this, a little of that. At least give us at least 4 scenes that we can really talk about as reviewers. Give us 4 little yang around the house scenes, a little bit of drama, a little bit of mess, a nasty piece of fight, and then you end it down to the 30 minutes, like at the 30-minute mark. I could deal with that because that would give us as reviewers more to talk about and review. Okay? Just get a little hint to the wise, baby. That's all this is. But y'all, that's all I got. I ain't got no more to give you. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about last night's episode. I will be putting the link to Gemini Films and the Come Up New York YouTube page down in the description box to anybody that wants to follow it. Definitely make sure you do that.
I just woke up and I rolled up. I just woke up and I rolled up. And I got my plane ticket. That push that be my starter kit. I just woke up